Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel where we dive deep into essential tools and extensions for AL programming in Business Central. This is the third episode of our series. If you missed the last two, I highly recommend checking them out. We have already covered AL Object Designer and AZAL Dev Tools. And today we have something exciting that will absolutely boost your productivity as a developer. In this episode, I'll be talking about the game changing extension called GitHub Copilot. So, here you can see this is the GitHub Copilot. So, I have already installed that. And in the extension, you can see this is what the GitHub Copilot. Okay. Copilot, the AI assistant that writes code alongside you. Whether you are new to AL programming or already a pro, GitHub Copilot can significantly speed up your development process. It's like having a personal coding assistant that helps you write and optimize your AL code. Stay tuned till the end for a full breakdown of how this AI tool can transform your coding experience. So, what exactly is GitHub Copilot and how does it fit into AL programming in Business Central? GitHub Copilot is an AI powered code completion tool. It was developed by GitHub in collaboration with OpenAI, and it's designed to help you write code faster, the fewer bugs and more efficiency. It integrates directly to VS Code, which is the go-to IDE for AL developers and provides a real-time code suggestions as you type. So for this, first you have to install this extension. Where to go and install the extension? Once you have to install VS Code and then go to this particular icon. You can go and search for GitHub Copilot here, where you can find this one. Okay, so you have to install it first. Okay, so the first thing you will be installing it, and if you second thing is you have to connect with. Okay, so how to connect with that? You need a GitHub account. It is good, it is recommended to have a GitHub account. Yes, so this is my channel, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please go and subscribe here. So here you will find a lot of useful playlists for Business Central. Okay, this one, this is how to video, and this is AL Coding Carnival. This is all about the projects, and this is for functional consultant. This is for MB 820 if you are preparing for MB 820, and then this is AL Programming Bootcamp. Okay, this is AL Career Readiness Bootcamp, and you can see this is a functional consultant bootcamp. Okay, so there are a lot of things where you can find the previous extension in this particular playlist, that is BC Tutorial Technical Consultant playlist. Okay, and you should have your GitHub account. Okay, how to create a GitHub account? So you can go and check this. You can create a GitHub account here. Okay, once you have GitHub account, you can connect, you can download that and install it here in the VS Studio Code. And once you have installed it, you can use it. Now once you have installed it, you can find that it is there here. Okay, it should be there, and then you can just go ahead and start typing it. First, let us just try to show you how you can start with. So here you can see you have to press Ctrl and I to ask GitHub Copilot. So let me just press Ctrl I to ask the Copilot. So I'm just gonna, I want to create a or write a create a table. Okay, for to store the students data. I'm just giving that I wanted to create a table to store the given. See what it is doing? It is completely writing it for me. I'm not typing anything, it's completely writing it for me. Can you see here? It has created the complete code for me. If you have, this is a simple prompt anyhow. So here you can ask the Copilot. Okay, and you can even upload it. You can record yours, okay, your voice, and you can accept. You have lot of options here. The thing is, like, you have to give the proper prompt. That is the important one. Okay, so this is one, and you have auto completion as well. Auto completion is another important thing when you're coding in AL. Copilot provides the relevant suggestions based on the context of the code you're working on. For example, I'm just entering, okay? I'm just pressing enter here. Okay, see what is happening. It is giving me data classification method. Okay, I'm just pressing and this is not allowed here, so that is why it's showing error. I'm deleting it. Okay, so for example, I'm just making it as auto. I'm just typing, okay, auto increment. Okay, once I typed it, see, GitHub Copilot is completing it is showing the auto completion, okay, is equal to true. I haven't typed it. Once if you press tab, it will be completed. Okay, so Copilot can suggest the structure for you. Instead of having a manually type out every field or property, it can fill in the code automatically, saving you the time. Okay, and not only does it complete simple syntax, but it can even generate code based on the comment you write. That is what I have added the comment, right? So I'm just typing a comment. I want trigger to validate the student ID. Okay, I'm just typing a I just typed the comment, so automatically it is showing like it's a trigger valid. You can see here that my cursor is still here. Okay, it is showing the suggestion for me. Okay, so what happens once if I type this, it is showing me on validate. Okay, so what happens here, once if I type tab, once if I press the enter, it will show me the entire code. If student ID is less than 0, then error. Once if I type tab, it is accepted. Did you understand? So this is what the important use of GitHub Copilot in AL coding. And it also detects error and fixes the code. Okay, another amazing feature is what error detection and code fixes. GitHub Copilot can spot common errors as you type and fixes it. This is especially useful when working with a complex AL objects like code units or reports, where a single typo or misstep could lead to a deployment issues. With Copilot, you can reduce your chances of encountering those frustrating build errors, and it makes debugging faster. It even suggests best practices based on the community knowledge as well. And it is giving me a code snippet, right? So one of the favorite feature is the ability to generate code snippets on the fly. So as I have mentioned here, it is showing me the table. Okay, let us try with the table extension. Okay, I am just clicking discard because I don't want this. Okay, I am just deleting it. Again, I can just go ahead and press Ctrl I, or else click here, create a table extension to extend the customer table with the fields which are missing. Okay, what I'm telling, create a table extension to extend the customer table with the fields which are missing in the existing customer table. Okay, I'm just typing here. So what it is happening, it is generating. You can see here that it is generating the code for me, Copilot, based on my request. So here you can see, since this is a prompt, okay, so I haven't mentioned specifically, so it is generally giving me new field 1, new field 2. Okay, so now I'm going to tell, okay, fields with the for probably with the Facebook ID, Instagram ID, LinkedIn ID. So I want these fields to be added. Okay, so edit the code. I'm just telling editing the code, edit the code. Now what it is happening is what it has added the field Facebook ID, Instagram ID and LinkedIn ID for me. So it edited the code, which means that it has to be replaced here. Okay, and then I have to close it here. Okay, so this is what happened here is what it has edited it, and if you want to recreate it, okay, so you can just make it like you can discard this if you don't want, if it is not, if it is completely depend on the command you are giving, like a prompt you are giving. Okay, so you have to give the proper command, proper prompt, so that it will work. Okay, so this is how this will work. Even if you want to record something, you have to start the voice chat. Okay, can you okay, so for the voice chat we have to install this like a VS Code speech extension from the Microsoft. So with this we will be checking it in the next extension. Okay, and it also, the coolest part is what here is what that Copilot learns from your coding style. As you continue using it, it suggests, the suggestions will become more and more aligned with how you code. This is particularly useful for a larger business central projects where consistency in your AL code is key. Over time, it becomes more than just a suggestion tool. It's a personalized assistant that adapts to how you write AL code, making sure you are faster, more efficient, and able to focus on the more important aspects of the development. So, in conclusion, GitHub Copilot is an incredible tool for AL programming. It's like having supercharged version of intelligence that not only helps you code faster but also makes you a better developer by suggesting best practices and reducing the errors. If you haven't tried it out yet, I highly recommend installing and giving it spin in Visual Studio Code. And hey, if you missed the first 2 episodes of this series, make sure to check them out where we covered AL Object Designer and AZAL code. So, if you have any queries related to Business Central, feel free to schedule a call with me. I'll be happy to help you. The link is there in the description. And if you are looking for any ebooks on the complete project along with the code snippet and the documentation, okay, and if you are preparing for Business Central interview, even if it is a functional or a technical, you can get the book here. This link is also there in the description. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye. Have a great day. I'll meet you soon with the next exciting extension.